This morning I woke up from a dream. My dream was that I was in my home. I was in bed with my husband and my son, and I woke up to crying outside of my home, yelling. It was just so much chaos outside of the doors of my home. And I got up and I saw my son laying in the bed, but my daughter was gone. Alyssa was gone. And I got my husband and my son, and we walked out the front door. And the minute that we walked out the door of our home, you could feel this oppression, this agony, this pain, such hurt. You could hear it. You could hear families wailing in pain and agony. Their loved ones were missing. There was people missing. They didn't understand it. It was so heartbreaking to walk out of my home and witness that. I was crying because my daughter was missing. My husband and I got in the truck with our son, and we began to drive out in towards the city, and we're looking for our daughter, and we're just seeing, chaos. There's fire. There's just chaos everywhere. There's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the world had broken open. As he came to this stop, we began to get off of the truck, and suddenly my son is missing. My son is no longer in the truck with us. He just vanished. I don't know what's going on. We get off of the truck, and you can see, we get off and it's skimmish off the truck. You can see the hellfire. You know what it is. There's no mistaking what we were seeing. The ground was hot. It was just so hot. And people everywhere are crying and mourning, and it was just such an overwhelming oppression. As soon as I come to the center of this street, this light, just this huge bright light, bright white light opened up in the heavens. It opened up so wide, and when it began to open, I dropped to my knees and my body began to wail and crying, but not crying of agony, but of joy. This joy immersed my body and took control over me. I was awestruck. I don't know how to explain the beautiful feeling that took over my spirit. But I knew what it was, and I knew that it was God, and I knew that it was the rapture, and I knew that it was my calling. And as I am elevating towards the heavens, He stopped me right before I made it to heaven, and He sent me back down through another side, put me back in my body, and He told me, now go back and tell my people that the rapture is coming, that it is real, that I am coming back again.